Hello and welcome to DrivenDreams.org. This channel used to be Dotsaman Diecast. I recently changed it to DrivenDreams.org. Is an organization that I started back in 2019 to get diecast in the hands of sick and less fortunate kids. And first year that we did a Diecast Day of Giving fundraiser, I had collectors send about 4,500 to 4,700 cars to my house so that we could get them into the hands of kids. And that was crazy. The joke was that, Mark, you're not going to have anywhere to sleep because we're going to send you so many cars. And the generosity was crazy from the diecast community. So the next year we ran it again, changed the logistics a little bit because I was pretty much inundated with so many cars, and then the shipping is so expensive. So I had people drop off in their local communities, Samaritan's Purse, Salvation Army, children hospitals, anywhere you can donate that they're going to get in the hands of sick and less fortunate kids, because there's a lot out there and there's a major need for it. So I'm changing the channel over here to DrivenDreams.org so that we can post videos of people donating, people handing them cars out, and updates on numbers and updates on what's happening. The numbers have grown the last couple of years that we've run the Diecast Day of Giving. Last year was a little over 10,000 cars were donated worldwide. This is growing into a world event. And then this last year, a little over about 20, or a little bit, our goal was 20,000. We didn't quite hit it, but we got about 12,500 and counting. I'm going to continue to go until we hit 20,000 cars. So these are people like you. If you like diecast, if you're a collector, I highly encourage you to take cars that you don't need anymore, doubles, buy a case, go through the case of Hot Wheels, and then give away all the fantasy cars and stuff that you don't want, because not a lot of us collect fantasy cars. Those are mainly for kids. But I just encourage you to give. It gets a little frustrating sometimes because in the diecast community, a lot of people are about there's a lot of greed in the community, but there's a lot of big hearts, and there's a lot of people that I know personally that this last year gave thousands of cars. Some people gave 2 cars, some people gave 200, 700, and there was a donation of about 2,000 cars from one collector. So there's some crazy generous people out there, but the main thing to focus is on that if everyone in the community gives 1 car to a local charity, food banks really need cars. Those go a long ways to the kids that are going there, and there's somebody to hand out some Hot Wheels cars. So our motto, our mission statement is to get cars in the hands of kids that need these cars, that need the uplift in their life. And 1 car equals 1 smile, because we all know what these little cars have done for us, what they've created, the magic, the feeling that they create when you get a car that you dream about, a little car that you want, the full size car. And so welcome to the channel. Feel free to like and comment, and then any money that's donated through memberships, gifted by, like in live chats, anything that's donated to the channel will go directly to kids. Whether that be buying cars to get out to kids, shipping, because I will be shipping some cars to certain charities, and then, marketing, advertisements, stuff like that. So that all costs money. So if you can, donate. If you can't, spread the word. That helps immensely. If you just share a video, share the channel. We're also on Facebook. We're on Instagram. And then, of course, you can go to our website, www.drivendreams.org, and you can fill out a contact form. If you ever have questions about where to donate or anything about our organization, just reach out to us, and we will get right back to you. Our email is info@drivendreams.org. My wife and I will manage that together. My wife Kimber, and I'm just glad that there's so many big hearts out there in the community that have helped these kids. There's so many. I'm going to be posting videos on the stories of the impact that this is making in kids' lives. It's really amazing. There's stories about, you know, kids in cancer wards. There's food banks. I've heard some really cool stories of the people that are volunteering and taking the time to help people and to help kids. They get to hand these cars out. They don't need to know where the cars came from. We're just getting cars into the hands of kids. We've got, you know, our organization is reaching as far as Indonesia. We've got Jakarta Diecast Project helping now, and they were able to get a couple thousand cars in the hands of less fortunate kids this last year. But there's so many people to name off. I could sit here for a very long time and name a couple hundred people off that have been instrumental in this charity and for it to grow. So thank you so much for anyone that donates cars. If you donate cars in our name, just shoot us a message and let us know how many cars you donated. Like I said, I highly encourage you guys to get rid of any cars that you don't need, any extra cars. I'll be coming up with a system soon for loose cars, and because there are some, you know, there are some places that will take those. For the most part, I like new cars. Now, these aren't just Hot Wheels. We've got, you know, Johnny Lightning, whatever kind of cars you want to donate, that is fine. We had some donations from Round 2, from Maesto, and from Tarmac Works this last year. So shout out to those guys, from the owners and the directors there. This is going to be a big thing. We're going to try to get some drop boxes at conventions, Hot Wheel conventions and diecast collections conventions, and we're going to get a lot of cars out to kids. So for the people that are kind of wondering, aren't there other organizations that are already doing this, Toys for Tots and stuff like that? Yes, there are other organizations that do fundraising for toys, but for little cars, there's a major need. So there's always a need for more. There's places that I give to, food banks and charity churches and all kinds of stuff. They really love it. Their eyes light up when I say, hey, you guys need a couple hundred cars. They get really excited about it because they need those cars for the kids. So there's always a need. Let's meet those needs. This next year, let's hit 20,000 cars. And like I said, I'm continually taking in numbers. If you donate cars to whatever charity, and like I said, you can email us or contact us if you have any questions. We'll enter that into the tally of cars donated in the name of drivendreams.org. Now, this isn't about anyone in particular, this organization. It's about the community, the diecast community, and just people in general. I have customers for my detailing business. I have friends that donate cars that don't even collect. But the biggest thing is the collectors that have so many cars and they know what cars, you know, kids like and everything. We can make a really big difference in these kids' lives. And I just encourage you to think about it. I pray about it all the time. And I just appreciate everyone coming to this channel. You know, some people may leave this channel now that it's changing, and I wish you the best. But for the people who choose to stay and to participate in giving, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Huge shout out to Bruce Zolo and Dane Self and my beautiful wife for being members on the channel and for remaining members and donating every month. I do have 3 tiers you can donate, and like I said, all that money is going to kids. So whether it be directly buying cars for kids, shipping things to a couple of organizations on the other side of the coast, or just some advertising stuff. So love you guys. Thanks for checking out the channel. I look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.